Most people think traffic stops are simple. You get stopped, you explain yourself, and you move on. But once a mobile phone is involved, everything changes. The law around phone use while driving is strict, and police don't need much to take action. What most drivers don't understand is that it's not about what you meant to do. It's about what the officer sees and what the law allows them to act on in that moment.
Good morning, sir. You okay?
Yes, I'm alright.
Do you know why I have stopped you? 110%. And we've passed you. We've been basically side to side with you, and you've had your phone in your hand talking.
Sorry.
What were you doing on your phone?
I was just at a work call and I just took it.
Okay.
Sorry.
The officer starts calmly, checking if the driver is okay. Then comes the reason for the stop. The vehicle was seen moving alongside traffic, and the driver had a mobile phone in his hand while driving. That single observation is enough. The driver gives the same explanations police hear every day. He says it was only for a moment. He says it was a quick call. He says the phone didn't have Bluetooth and didn't have time to charge.
I'm going to give you a bit of education because this site here is quite relevant. Last year here, just prior to that overbridge there, there was a heavy goods vehicle, okay? The driver was using his mobile phone. He's ploughed into several other vehicles. One was a fireball, so 3 people have tragically lost their life from somebody using the mobile phone, but literally relevant to their Boburn. I also, on the night in question, went to deliver the death message to the family whose relatives and loved ones were underneath that heavy goods vehicle, okay? Please, it kills people.
None of that matters legally. The moment a phone is held in the hand while driving, the offense is complete. It does not matter whether a call was active. It does not matter how short the time was. The law does not care about convenience. The officer explains why enforcement is so serious. He talks about a deadly crash at that same location. A heavy goods vehicle driver was using a phone. He crashed into multiple vehicles. 1 exploded into flames. 3 people died. The officer wasn't repeating a statistic. He was the one who had to tell families their loved ones were gone forever. Once an officer sees a phone in your hand while driving, your explanation cannot undo the offense. The law is triggered by action, not intention.
That's all right. Did you have your mobile device to hand?
It's in the glove box.
It's in the glove box, is it? Okay.
The last thing that was done on this phone, mate, was a phone call at 9:15.
Okay. Right, that's brilliant. I'm not saying you was on a phone call. Just saying that if we saw the device held in your hand, the offence is complete once the device is held in your hand, unfortunately. So quickly do an examination of your vehicle. It looks pretty tidy and pretty new. Just turn the wheels first. Quickly check you've got no cuts, bulges, bumps. Make sure your treads are all good. Lovely, thank you very much. Just turn them to one way and just leave it.
In this, officers observe a truck passing by. The sunlight reflects off a phone screen clearly. The device is in the driver's hand. There is no confusion about who was holding it. When stopped, the driver says the phone is now in the glove box. He says the last activity was earlier. He insists he wasn't on a call at that moment. The officer makes something very clear. The law does not require proof of a call, text, or app usage. Holding the phone is enough.
Any alcohol in the last 20 minutes? Brilliant.
I don't drink at all.
You don't drink at all? Like this pressure?
Yeah.
So don't blow it out your hand. So that's right, you can hold it if you wish to, but yeah, 1 long breath. Keep going, 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 keep going. Stop. Thank you very much, sir. It's one of the highest risk offences that you can commit whilst driving a car, because you're 4 times more likely of being involved in a collision, and your reaction time doubles. So the risk you put yourself and other vulnerable road users is up there. It might just be a quick glance of a phone, but that's that momentary lapse in concentration.
I don't disagree with you, mate. That's why I always put it in the glove box. I'm just saying to you, I wasn't holding the phone.
If you're saying you weren't holding the phone and you want to go to court, when you get your letter, you reply to it saying, I want to go to a court hearing, please. And then what happens is a court date will be set where you and I will attend, and I will present my evidence, as long as with my colleague. We'll present our evidence and you'll present your evidence or your defence. That's what.
The officers conduct routine checks. The vehicle is tidy. The tires are fine. The driver passes the breath test. None of that cancels the phone offense. The officer explains the danger. Using a phone while driving makes a crash 4 times more likely. Reaction time doubles. A split second of distraction can be fatal. The driver disagrees and says he wants to challenge it. The officer explains the process calmly. Court is where evidence is presented, not the roadside. Police do not need your phone unlocked or searched to charge you. Visual observation alone can complete the offense.
Can you get off your phone, please?
Sorry?
Can you get off your phone?
No.
It's illegal.
What?
It is against the law to use the phone while you're driving.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Your number plate is on the camera.
No.
And you will be reported to the police.
No, what?
It is law, it is illegal.
No, what?
This is short but important. A woman is clearly seen using her phone while driving. When approached, she repeatedly says, "No, no, no," and drives away from the scene. That decision changes everything. What could have been a controlled stop turns into a much more serious situation. Failing to stop, failing to comply, escalating, behavior. Police are trained to document actions, not emotions. Panic does not protect you. Driving away does not erase what was seen. Trying to escape a phone offense does not make it disappear. It creates new offenses and stronger evidence.
Hello there. The reason why I stopped you is because you were using your mobile phone. So the lady's disclosed there that she was using a satellite navigation system on her mobile phone. Obviously it's not fixed on the windscreen, so that's an offence in itself. The law changed last year where you can't do that. You've got to, if you're using a sat nav, it has to be in a crate.
In this stop, the driver explains she was using a navigation app on her phone. She admits the phone was not mounted to the windscreen. It was being handled. The officer explains the law clearly. If you are using a phone for navigation, it must be properly mounted. Holding it, even for directions, is illegal. The law changed recently and many drivers don't realize it. The penalty is severe, 6 points and a heavy fine. For a new driver who passed within the last 2 years, 6 points means automatic loss of license. No warning, no flexibility. A phone does not become legal just because it's showing directions. If it's in your hand, the law treats it the same as any other phone use.
Can I ask you not to film me, please?
You can?
Can I ask you not to film me?
You can, yeah.
I don't.
You can ask.
Sorry, I'm not asking you not to film me, thank you.
Then you've just asked. Using your phone while driving, that's a criminal offence. The engine's still on, that's an offence. That's an offence, you'll be reported to the police.
This exposes a major misunderstanding. The driver is using a phone while the engine is still running. The officer explains that this is still an offense. The vehicle does not need to be moving. If you are in control of a vehicle and the engine is on, phone use applies. The officer warns that this is a criminal offense and the driver will be reported. Many people believe pulling over protects them. It does not if the engine remains on. Stopping at the side of the road does not protect you if the engine is running. Control of the vehicle is what matters, not motion. Across all these, one thing becomes clear. Phones reveal information even when locked. Screens light up, calls appear, notifications show previews. If a driver hands over a phone to prove something, officers are legally allowed to observe what appears naturally on the screen. They don't need to unlock it to see what's visible. That's why roadside explanations often backfire.